Okay, here we go. So I'm gonna put a bone structure on this character using the rigging tool. We're gonna rig this character. Okay. All right. So I'm gonna start with the body part that I want to rig first, and I'll start with the front leg. That will be this fella here. This is the front leg. Um, and to rig a character, you gotta go to the rigging tool, and that is the tool that looks like there's a hammer and a wrench on it. So if I click on that, this is going to allow me to build a bone inside this body part. Notice that when you click on the layer and you click on the rigging tool, it immediately turns the body part into like a pink tone, right? That means you can put a bone on it now. I'll start with the hip, and then the knee. So click on the hip, click on the knee, and then click on the foot area. This right here is a bone that I just added to the character. All right. Now, how do I make sure that it works? What I'm going to do is I'm going to go look at the toolbar. I'm going to choose this here, the transform tool. If I click on the transform tool, it's going to turn the bone green and white. And if I point the bone on, if I point the mouse onto the bone, it becomes a rotation symbol. That means I can rotate that body part. See? Okay. This top bone rotates the whole body part, and then the right below the knee, you can rotate the bottom portion of that leg. Okay. And that's how you add a bone to a body part. And now I'm going to need to put a bone on everything else. Okay. So, and let me click on the front arm. Let me click on the rigging tool. Let me start here with the shoulder, then the elbow, then the claw. All right, let me test it out. There you go. Ta-da. All right, and I can rotate this here as well. See? All right, now let me go to the body. The whole body is gonna be from the bottom up. So let me get the rigging tool. It's going to be from the bottom, and then one in the middle, and then one on top. So that when you get the transform tool, you can do stuff like this. You can rotate. Give me 1 second, Ryan. You can rotate the whole body part. Let me do the back leg. Rigging tool, the hip, the knee, the foot, and then last but not least, the back arm, shoulder, elbow, and claw. So this is basically it as far as putting a bone in the character, or the different bones in the character. And I'll be going over how to make put a system into the bone structure so all the bones follow each other. All right, here we go. So let me show you how to make these bones follow each other. Okay, so they're not being left behind. So we need to look at the parent. Okay, I'll do a simplified version of this. This is the parent, and these are the children. Okay, the arms and legs are the children. The body is the parent. So what I'm going to do is this. I'm going to take each child and put it inside the body like this. Boom. I'm going to do that with the front leg. Just put it in there. I'm going to do that with the back leg. And then the back arm. So now this is the father in charge. All right, now, what's going to happen is when you open this up now, you'll notice the parent has all the children in it. That means that wherever the parent goes, the children will follow it. But not quite yet. We have to make sure that these bones are connected to each other. The way your bones are connected to each other, we have to make sure we program it so it's doing just that. Okay? And the way you do that is you go through every child deformation here, the back arms and back legs and all that, the arms and legs. And you're going to right click. And when you get this giant menu, go all the way to insert and then choose kinematic output, or KO is what I call them. And the professionals call it a kinematic output. And let's do that with the other ones. Right click, insert kinematic output. You'll notice that these are getting out of order, and we'll fix that later. All right. I did forget to mention that earlier. Right click, insert kinematic output. And then the last one here, right click, insert kinematic output. All right. Now that means that all these have a bone that's connected to a main bone. That means that if I rotate the body, it brings all those body parts along. See? There you go. I can even bring this guy and do all kinds of crazy things to it. Just careful, don't move it too much. And that is how you add the kinematic outputs. And then what I need to do is not put these in order again because they do go out of order. You can even name the kinematic output just based on what they are. Like this is supposed to be the back arm. Back arm KO. What's in here? The back leg. Front leg. All right, very good. So now just make sure they're in order. I'm going to close these. And just make sure they're in the same order you had them before you started putting these in.